Problem on the court 9-4. This will Go Dine. Tune in to the show.
Dogsta The Problem on the court 9-4. This will Go Dine and you already know.
Dogsta The Problem on the court 9-4. This will Go Dine. Tune in to the show. Dogsta The Problem on the court 9-4. This will Go Dine. Tune in to the show.
What Go Dine, man? We're on another episode of What Go Dine, and to my left I have BossLady Jaye, and further down I have Miss Court 9-4, the Brit the Brain. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
So I'm gonna go ahead and start it off by saying this. For the longest, I've been trying to get Brit on. Well, we haven't set it up until recently. We was able to finally set it up to what she got on. Originally, I kind of wanted her to be the co-host of the show, but that didn't happen. But she looking at me like she wanted to say something.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much.
I just wanted to get that out real quick. But thanks to Brit, I was able to get BossLady Jaye to come through. What's going on?
Hey.
How's your day going?
It's going. How's your day?
It's cool. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
The best day of the week because you go back to work the next day after that.
I mean,
I love that.
You work every day.
Oh yeah, that's
no
true.
days off.
That's true.
I had a day off since '86. I got this plan.
Gotcha.
I've been up all night, so let's get it.
Turning up?
Yeah, no, working.
But turning up at the same time, right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
What all do
We
you
see
do?
the post.
What all do you do?
On a day-to-day basis or just period?
Work-wise.
Work-wise, I have my music, I have my clothing line, I have my promotional company.
Right.
And under my promotional company, I have 3 contracts, which is Boulevard, D-Bar, and another small business. And I'm the manager at Boulevard. I am the promoter at D-Bar on Fridays.
Okay.
And the other one I just do is social media.
Okay,
But
cool.
yeah, so that's all through my promotional company, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
But Boulevard takes a lot of my time and my music, but it's worth it because I'm hands-on and I think it's preparing me for something that I can't see now. So it's cool. But I do work a lot. Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably why I don't have a man, but it's all good, Here we are. Shout out to my son though, cause he got my heart or whatever. So I guess it's cool right now.
Shout out to little man.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I watched him grow up. I feel like I watched him.
Bro,
Social media is crazy because
oh
you see these kids grow up.
Yeah.
Literally.
So I don't want to sound like Angela Yee because she handles like the relationship talk and all that.
Okay. Oh, no.
But you say you don't have a man because of that.
Well,
but you be looking for boss dudes, and I know you got to run into some boss dudes out there.
Don't get me wrong now, don't get it twisted now, the girl, But I just feel like at this point of my life, anything I'm doing, it gotta be serious.
Okay.
And a lot of these dudes be playing, let's be clear. So I don't have time to waste. So I just rather stay focused. And with staying focused, I might have missed out on some dudes.
Yeah.
Just because their timing didn't be my timing, things of that nature. But I have a friend right now, but you know what I'm saying, it's not nothing. I'd be so busy.
Is
And
he
it takes a little bit. And it takes
What you call a little bit?
a little bit. And it takes a lot to make a relationship work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes time, energy, date nights and laying up and talking, and it takes a lot to make your dreams come true. So it's like, what you gonna do?
And it's a lot of compromise when you have those two on the table.
It's a lot, and I just feel like it's gonna take a right person, someone very, very understanding, or someone who is as focused as I am. So it's not an issue.
Right.
But someone who has a regular life, no offense to anyone, but someone who they're not gonna understand it.
Right.
So the grind keep me busy, and then being a mother, single mother, keep me busy. So it's like, I feel like that time gonna come. And I might be like, oh, friend Stammen might be in the outhouse or whatever. But I have somebody eventually.
Okay, cool.
But I'm gonna get that money though, that's for sure.
When the time is right, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Music wise, you have a new EP out. That came out a few months back?
Yes. I actually released it in September on my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the name of that is?
Boss Talk.
Boss Talk. And the videos, the first single from that was the one with T2, correct? Player? Keep It Playing?
Well, actually,
No, not Keep. What's the name? I'm sorry.
Actually, I had 2 singles off of there. 3.
Real.
Real.
Real was one. I remember seeing that video.
Yeah, Real had been out. Player with me and T2.
Yeah.
It's like 5 singles on it actually.
Okay.
Dang. It's crazy. Real, Play With Me, Player, Flawless Drip. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
You and T2 have been rocking for a long time, too.
I know, right? You know what's crazy? I met T2 when I was a kid. His dad was family. You know how you married in?
Mm-hmm.
I was married in the family.
Okay.
And I saw them when I was little. And then it just so happened I get older and my son's father is their cousin. So I ran back into him.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually, Lil Troy, and I tell this story all the time. Lil Troy is the first person that I told that I wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell this story. I'm talking about the day I make it. I'm talking about when it hit. I told him this was like 2005, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Troy, I want to rap because I'm in the studio. My baby daddy's there. They trapping out, whatever, you know. Hey, I'm seeing it, and I wrote poetry as a child. So, you know, so I told him. He said, "Man, it's a male-dominated field."
We don't like that.
That was the first thing. It wasn't why or what makes you think or it's a male-dominated field. You think you ready for all that? 2 years later, roughly, maybe 3, Truck called me. Man, Boss Lady, you doing your thing, Boss Lady. And ever since then, he's giving me my card. I give him that. Shout out to Troy, shortstop, T2. But yeah, we've been rocking for a while, and it was only right once he got out of jail. It was supposed to take off once he got out, you know, because, you know, T2 did some time. But, you know, we still made some music, and we still gonna link up. So, shout out to T2, shortstop, for my people. We locked in.
So, what going back to the comment that you said he made, so you about to be in a male-dominated field. Do you feel he kind of said that for you to kind of get on your shit, to kind of like push you, not necessarily to be negative, but kind of say, hey, it's a male-dominated field, and then to see what you do after that, so he could come back and give you your props once you prove him wrong?
That was
not proving wrong, but to kind of...
No, you're completely correct. That was probably some type of method to his madness.
Yeah.
And I think it worked in the back, you know what I mean? Yeah. It definitely worked, because like I said, he came, and I wasn't even looking for him to give me a card. I just like, okay, that's what it take, bet, got you, I'm doing it. And then just so happened, man, I'm gonna see you over there, you. And I was like, oh shit, you know, because this is an OG, this is a, you know, well-respected, you know, we can keep going legend.
Yeah. On
my line telling me I'm doing my thing as an independent female artist. So it meant a lot. And he still calls, you know, checks on me, and he'll keep up, he'll like stuff, you know, so pretty cool.
That's what's up.
You know?
Now, when you initially heard that from him, like in your head, like how did you take it? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't probably receive it so well.
I didn't. It kind of seemed like hate at first.
Okay.
You know, but mind you, this is when female rappers wasn't popping like we are today.
Yeah.
Okay, this is when it took $100,000 for a budget for a female rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The hair, the makeup, the clothes, the entourage, the whole thing. It was far fetched because you didn't know if it was gonna make the money back.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to say this is right when Nicki, or right before. So it was like, you know, I'm looking at it like he hating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But like I say, now today it definitely helped me, molded me into, because I'm in 2 male-dominated industries with the promotions and the music. You know, most promoters are males. Let's be clear. A lot, okay, not most. Let me say a lot of them. A lot of them are, especially in Houston. We got a few. Don't get me wrong. We got a few consistent.
Okay.
I ain't talking about the ones that pop up every 6 months and throw a party. I'm talking about people who are literally booking things out every week and being consistent. It's hard as hell.
Okay.
It's hard as hell to book a club every week. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different.
Man, that's scary. Because I've had a lot of people come to me like, man, we love for you to do something every week. I'm like, every week? Hold up. No. Maybe I'll come in every other month or like something every week. That's a lot. It's
a lot, and it's an everyday thing. Like, there's no days off.
Yeah.
When I leave Friday, I'm posting Saturday morning. I'm trying to find the next thing Saturday morning, or I've already found the week. You know what I'm saying? I have to be ahead. I'm the only female promoter at D-Bar.
Okay.
For one. I've been there 1.5 years. And my cousin is the owner. He just, hey, you wanna, like, I promote, but I ain't no club promoter. But I ain't scared of nothing either.
Yeah.
So I jumped in it, and it's, like I said, it's been 1.5 years. When I made my 1 year, I was like, damn, bro, I've been here. And mind you, every Friday for a year. I missed one Friday, and that was because of the weather. We closed. So it's hella, you know, and it's just like the music in a sense. I mean, it's hard to be consistent. I've seen a lot of females when I started, they're gone.
Yeah.
You can't even find them on social media. Or their mommies now. No offense. You know, they have a they're doing the whole wife mommy thing. No shade to anyone, but it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, now that you say that kind of make me think about like even like the mainstream female artists, and I guess that's something that, and I never looked at it that way. Like once y'all become parents or whatever, more so is the man is always out there in the field doing all the work to where the mom is at home. And you build that bond because after birth, y'all already building that bond with the child. It's kind of hard for y'all. I don't say hard for y'all to let go, but even like with the 9-to-5 moms, you're so attached to the child to where it's kind of hard for you to let go after that. So I never thought about it in music or like Eve. Even though I don't think she has her own child, but she has stepchildren. So whereas like she's at home while her husband's handling the business side, I never thought maybe that's the reason why she's not doing. Or like other mothers, I never thought of it until you just make the comment.
That's why, to me, a lot of female rappers, not a lot, some female rappers don't have kids. Yeah. Because it changes the whole dynamics of everything. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. Like, it changes your body, your mind, your mood, your grind, in negative and positive, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It can either motivate you or it can, slack you, one or two. But, man, look, one thing, when I first started, Beck Queen or whatever, DJ Chill, shout out to DJ Chill, he told me this, Kanika, famous rap chick, Kanika, Kanika from Northside, she's been doing her thing for a while, shout out to Kanika. She was doing her thing, she was really, really popping at the time, and she had a couple kids. I didn't have any kids at the time. The only thing that man told me was don't get pregnant. 3 months later, I was pregnant. I kid you not, 3 months later, 90 days, 92 days, I was pregnant. And all I thought about them whole 9 months was like, wow. But now looking at it, it was a blessing from God, because if I didn't have that then, I wouldn't be here now. It elevated me to now. If God would have waited to now, I'd probably be spin number. Y'all probably wouldn't even hear about BossLady Jaye. Like, shit, I was on before. So, everything happened for a reason. But any woman that's out here, especially when you have a baby and come back out, it's even.
But then on the flip side of that too, it's like when you don't have a baby, there's something that you do want for your life, and you're trying to go into your career, it becomes that pressure where you're fighting against time harder. So in a way, it's easier when you have your baby younger in your career, where you don't have that, what if I don't meet a man, or what if I can't get pregnant at that time? It kind of takes a little bit of that stress off. Because that's something that I was battling with before I had Levi. Now it's like, oh, all right, he out the way. Right. Now I can focus a little bit more,
Right, yeah, definitely. And I think, and I look at some of the women, and I ain't gonna call it shady, but I know that it's one thing to do a lot by yourself, but it's another to be a mother. So any woman that you see out here, I don't care what field she in, if she out here grinding and she got kids and family, salute her, because it's a lot. So salute to my queens, Shout out to y'all.
And I didn't think about that till you just made that comment. When you had Levi, because you did kind of step down because you wanted to focus on that, which all respect to that. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen it, I understood it, but I was like, damn, like I knew the steps you took to where you got, and I knew like everything that you were just doing that you were trying to accomplish. And like just personally, I was like, damn, I don't want to say I hate to see that, but it's like I would hate to see you step away and not go back to it. But eventually, once timing was right, you was able to get back into the station and doing what you need to do.
Yeah, I think that's one of the beautiful things about our time, because we're seeing more examples of women getting right back up and getting back to it. Like we got Beyonce,
snapback,
Cardi, she on stage dancing.
Like, it ain't no excuse. You don't have no excuse no more. You got to get to it if you want it. So.
Even City Girls, because they was scared that because it's JT. Is that the one that got pregnant, or is that the one that was locked up?
Miami.
So in Miami
is the one that got pregnant.
Okay, so she got pregnant. It was like, damn, like what the City Girls gonna do? But when you turn on the radio, you still hearing City Girls on everything to where they're relevant, and they can still, once they get back into it,
man. To me,
like never,
to me, any female rapper that loves the music and still a woman, if that makes sense, still a woman, because some of us is. We can cuss and stuff, right?
Yeah, fuck shit, all that.
Some of us is niggas, okay? Some of us have a lot of men. Maleness in us, you feel me? So they might not be tripping on that, but for the ones who want to, like, if I can get me a bag, I go have me a baby. What you mean? Like Tokyo Jets, baby got her bag and went and had a baby. What we talking about? Because a lot of women don't have, or we're afraid because of the money, because of finances. You know what I'm saying? Give me a bag. popping them boys out left and right. I got daddy on side of me.
Do you want more?
I do, but I want to be a wife. I don't want to be another man's baby mama. I'm cool on that. I know my worth now, and I'm cool on that. Mm-hmm. But of course, why not? Especially I get that bag.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So, but it wouldn't surprise me if we see like Nicki. It wouldn't surprise me if Nicki Minaj gets pregnant.
She said she wanted on it, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just we're women. You know, we out there, but we're women. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We want to be married. And I posted this the other day. If the state of female hip hop don't change within the next timing, it's gonna be a lot of single mothers and more men in jail. Why I say that? Cause we out here tricking and hoeing, and the niggas out here pimping and trapping, yeah, trying to get the hoes. You feel me?
I feel you.
She running his pockets dry and he going to the streets to try to get the shit. And then he gonna get mad cause she gone, she wanna leave cause she ain't got no more money, they gonna put a baby in you and then he gonna go to jail. Oh, the shit fucked up. And don't nobody wanna be, everybody hard. We all tricking and that nigga ain't got no money. Everybody had a broke nigga. Mm-hmm. Everybody had a nigga that was less fortunate. I'm sorry.
No, I'm still broke. I'm still a broke nigga.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, all women don't relate to some of the music that we have, mm-hmm, you know, going on right now. Yeah. And I think we need that balance. You know what I'm saying? It needs a certain balance, yeah, because there's still women who are married. There's still women who want to get married. Who, you know what I mean? Who the hell represent everybody on Hot Girl Summer?
Okay.
Well, the summer is over. The summer is over. It's fall now, and
I'm just saying, and no shade, mm-hmm, but.
I'm glad you mentioned this. Look, I want to take a break real quick because we're gonna get back to that. First segment, I'm sorry, is a countdown. Well, we let the artists, you know, let y'all see a video from them. What video would you like for the people to see?
Play With Me.
Play With Me, your
yes,
most recent release?
That we just released that about a month ago. Not even a month, maybe a few weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, Pirate Fame shot the video. My boy Flames was in it. He's the co-star. It's a very dope visual.
It is.
Yeah, it's very dope.
We're going to get to that, and we're going to get right back to this because I really got to talk about this. Yeah.
Play with me. Play with me. Play with your mama, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Fucking the boss, so I play with keys. Don't play with me. Cop the real one, we was overseas. Don't play with the chef and I got the recipe. Don't play with me. Play with me. Play with me. Don't play with me. Some nigga wanna come play with me. Don't play with me. Play with me. Play with me. I'ma send shooters if they try to play with me. Play with me. Play with your mama, don't play with me. Play with me. Fucking the boss, so I play with keys. Don't play with me. Cop the real one, we was overseas. Don't play with the chef and I got the recipe. Don't play with me. 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 Some nigga wanna come play with me. Don't play with me. Play with me. Play with me, I'ma see shooters if they try to play with me. Play with me, play with your mama, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Fucking the boss, so I play with keys. When I met him, I said, yeah, you stuck with me. Luckily, none of these niggas is touching me. Started and he took the bait. He wanted all on his face. Told him so down, he should wait. This is a marathon, it's not a race. Draw the real bitches, but he found him one. Nigga play dummy, better grab a gun. Try play with me, man, this shit ain't fun. Not playing by mine, you better grab you one. Rare bitch, bot money, never hate. Real bitch, solid, never fake. I got that good shit, caramel cookie. He playing chess, he want this pussy. I got that dope, he be calling me. Hot, they got hot, now they all on me. Cutting the fate like a surgery. Thief in the night like a burglary. I ain't in the playing on the games on my phone, but your nigga on my line tryna come to my home. If you ask me that, nigga wrong. I'm showing your nigga like go, nigga gone. Bitch, play with your mama, don't play with me. Fucking the boss, so I play with keys. Cop the real one, we was overseas. The chef and I got the recipe. Don't play with me, play with me, play with me, play with me. Don't play with me, your nigga wanna come play with me. Play with me, play with me. Play with me, I'ma see shooters if they try to play with me. They gon' show love for a real bitch. Show them it's real and he still switch. Play with yourself on some real shit. I'm not the one they bring full clips. Getting respect is a must. Told him in God that we trust. Give him one taste, he gon' buzz. He gon' be slurping it up. Look. Play with your kids or your mama or auntie. Play with yourself or they packing no fannies. I got they rock about ZZ, no jammy, and niggas be playing. I check them like Tammy. All of my bitches is red like red asses. Controlling the ball, I ain't giving no passes. I should start charging for gang college classes. Boss university major and sad. Told them take me out like a bad weave. Invest in me, no bags, please. Boss talk only, that's a bad beat. He wanna date me, that's a salary. He stressing that nigga, I be blessing that nigga. But I ain't into playing no games with that nigga. If the nigga on the line, he gotta check for me, nigga. If it ain't no money, I don't check for the nigga. Nah, play with your mama, don't play with me. Fucking the boss, so I play with keys. Cop the real one, we was overseas. So chefing and I got the recipe. Don't play with me, play with me. Play with me, play with me. Your nigga wanna come play with me. Play with me, play with me. Play with me, I'ma send shooters if they try to play with me. Play with your mama, don't play with me. Fucking the boss, so I play with keys. Cop the real one, we was overseas. So chefing and I got the recipe. Play with me, play with me. Play with me, play with me. Your nigga wanna come play with me. Play with me, play with me. Play with me, I'ma see shooters if they try to play with me. Play with me, bitch. Bitch, stop playing like that ain't our motherfucking nigga. He ours, yeah, yeah. When he's not with you, bitch, he with me. Yeah, ours, bitch, we share him. He's shareable, bitch, yeah, yeah. And get your hoe, yeah. Y'all need to play with y'all motherfucking mamas, your kids. Play with yourself. Stop fucking playing with me.
I'ma send the motherfucking shooters. Bitch.
We back. That was BossLady Jaye new video. Play with me. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, all of that good stuff on YouTube. We'll get to the contacts at the end of the episode. Before we get back into that conversation on the video, I just gotta ask. So at the end of the video, he was missing out the chair. What happened to him?
What you think happened to him?
You didn't kill him, huh?
I plead the fifth. I ain't gonna incriminate myself.
I'm saying y'all buy a barrel of fire and then he just missing in the chair. Okay, never
So
mind.
go play with your mama.
Damn.
My theory of it is, your mother played with you as a child.
Yeah.
As a child, you know, T, come here, little
Every
boo-boo.
child, but every mother didn't play with their
Your
child.
grandma, your auntie, somebody played with you. Your dad, it might have been your daddy. You might have been raised by your whoever in the hell played with you as a child, and you as an adult acting like a child. Go play with your mama.
I got you.
If your mama still living, go play with her. If your meemaw, big mama, Medea, go play with her. I ain't got time for it.
I feel that. I agree.
And what's crazy, you know, they say Fabulous said this. When rappers go through it, you get the realest bars.
Yeah.
He just said that, like facts.
That's facts.
And I was going through something.
What you going through?
Fuckers playing with me. Like y'all
Like the title say.
like seriously. So Boulevard, right? Boulevard has brought on some things that I wasn't aware of or I didn't think was gonna come. Hate, jealousy, envy, shit like that. I'm knowing of it, but I'm not aware because I'm so, hey, what's up? But hoes still mad.
Right.
Hoes still hating that you in position, that you actually running shit and it's running.
Right.
It's one thing to you to run some shit and then, yeah, look at that bitch over there, she don't know shit. No, I'm really, you know what I'm saying? So I had like 3 fights at Boulevard.
What? BossLady Jaye?
Physical fist fights.
What?
So after the 3rd one, I just came up with, I'ma send them shooters the next bitch that play with me. Period. If you play with me again, go grab a gun. I don't know. That's just where I was at. And the beat came on and then that shit just came out. So I play with your mom. I'ma send shooters if they try to play with me. I had 3 fights up there. It's crazy.
But this was a long time ago, right?
No,
No, she only been there a year and a half.
No, I've been in.
But the song just came, the EP came out.
Yeah.
Hold on, we only, goddamn.
Yeah, this was August.
We in November, December now. Oh shit, never mind. My brain, I'm thinking we're in a whole nother year. I'm sorry, I'm ready for 2019 to be over with.
August was crazy.
Damn.
And that came along, so you know, and I'm just tired of niggas too. I'm tired of niggas playing with me. You wanna waste your time, wanna catfish shit and all kind of shit. I ain't got time for it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy. You keep saying stuff I want to keep going back to.
Come on.
But we're going to get to the other talk from a while ago, but on this
She
part.
said some stuff I want to get back to too, but I'm not gonna say that.
I want to say it comes with the territory. And you said, you know, it's hoes or whatever, but I think, and people might take this the wrong way. I guess I can't say niggas. I want to say it's us. I think the issue is us where it's like we don't want to see each other grow and do well. Is we always want to shoot each other down.
It's a scarcity mindset.
Yeah, and it's like, why is that within our people? You know what I'm saying? Like we already have Huh?
We feel like there's never, it's the scarcity mindset. You feel like it's never enough. You feel like if she's successful, then I can't be. Or we both, if he has money, then I can't have it. And a lot of people feel like that. If this person's getting attention, that means there's no more attention from me. And it's not the truth, but it's certain people are brought up with that mindset that there's only one. And so with that, it's like once I see somebody else getting it, I have to shoot them down.
Yeah, we got to change that. Because we can all win. I mean, we can all learn from each other, and then we can all create our own. It does not necessarily be the same, but we can take certain things. It doesn't hurt to get along with others and learn from each other, I guess is what I'm trying to say, instead of hating on the next person and shoot them down. Because to me, what you're doing, like you say, you working a lot. And I see it from Instagram myself. I see what you're putting in with Boulevard and with Deep Bar. So it shouldn't be man, she ain't doing it right, or let me hate on her. It should be like, damn, what is she doing? Because I see what she's doing. Let me try to soak up some kind of game from her and do my own thing if that's the case.
And she throws it out there. Now, that's something I can tell the truth about. BossLady Jaye, you can call her and be like, Jay, what you know about this? Man, I don't know everything, but what I do know is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. And you be like, okay, Jay, thank you. You know? Or even if it's not that, even if you're not trying to do the same thing, what she built on, she gives avenues for other people to be successful with. And that's most successful people. So that's what I don't get. It's like people come in with this selfish mindset, but when you look at everybody who's really successful, how you make it is building opportunities for other people, because that's what makes you blow up. So it's crazy because having this mindset holds you back to where you don't get it.
Right. Like even at D-Bar, I have my own payroll. Okay, I have 3 people that I pay every Friday. That's on my staff, not D-Bar staff. My staff that comes to me on Friday. If I make $70 that night, them 3 people still gotta be paid. And I've created opportunities for them to make money. So I'm not one of those promoters that's gonna come and say, "Oh, it was a bad night, I can't pay you." No, as a boss, I need to have that in place. You know what I mean? And that's just how I think. You know, if something doesn't go right, I still got this to, you know, and. Even one of the girls that, my baby Fat, anywhere I go, I bring her. She's a single mother. She got a little cute boy. You know, I know she hustling out here. Any play I get, she's coming with me. We're eating. I had her at Boulevard with me. She was the bar manager. You know, just from being my waitress for 7-8 months at D-Bar. But your loyalty there showed me that you brought your money and you can make some things happen. Well, come on, let's go over here and eat. So, and like they say, a real boss is one that put people in position that it's bigger than me, and I can't get where I need to go by myself. Even with Boulevard, I have a staff of people that y'all my employees, but we a team. And no, the only time I'm the boss is when I'm telling you something wrong, or when I'm having to, you know, do this, do that, in a sense. Any other time, it's, you know what I mean. So I enjoy giving back because nobody gave me nothing. Nobody took my hand when I came in at all. So anything I get, cause I know the only way to get more is to give it. I can't, I'm overflowed with, I gotta get some of this shit out so I can get some more. You know, so. I don't know, that's just
well, hopefully they learn it, and hopefully they've seen the video when they've heard the song and know not to play with you. Going forward.
Cause see, I'm finna get these licenses next week. Boom, boom. Shoot them up, bang, bang. We're gonna talk about it later. I ain't never been in trouble. I'm gonna go get my little probation.
Please omit this from the video.
I'm gonna do my little
video, dog.
I'm gonna do my little 3 days in jail.
Okay, so look, we're gonna go back to this other conversation from a while. we're gonna go back.
This what happened when you came out and they start working at the after hours, man. She get hood for real.
She done took the shades off and everything. Like, I'm gonna let y'all niggas know.
I'm not playing with y'all.
Yeah,
We legal in the state of Texas.
Yeah,
right.
Legal to bust your ass. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay.
So what I want to go back to a while ago, you mentioned we was talking about the whole male dominated and women. It can't be hot girl summer forever and this and that. So Jermaine Dupri's comments, I'm gonna go back to that. Did you take any offense to that with you making the comment you just made? Did you take any offense to him saying? But did you understand what he was trying to do? Okay.
What did he say?
Was it? I think he's saying like we have a lot of stripper rappers. I don't want to quote him wrong, but it was basically about like a lot of the music that we're hearing are like I guess stripper rappers. I guess it's because of the content of all of the songs that's basically on radio. In my opinion, I understood what he was saying, and I felt that he was trying to push the lyrical females. That's how I took it. but I could be wrong. But I felt he was just saying like, look, you know, that's cool what everybody's doing, but all of the content that we're feeding everybody can't be this same conversation. Let's switch it up. Let's get the female rappers out. And I felt it worked. In my opinion, and I'm gonna get to you, but I felt it worked because that's when it shedded light to other artists like Rhapsody. And it was perfect timing because Rhapsody was getting ready to release her album. Or I ended up following another female artist, Chica. I don't think of her.
Dark skin.
Yeah. So that put me onto other artists, and I'm like,
big bars.
To me, I felt that's what Jermaine Dupri was trying to do, and then it went on to him having like people fly. I think Desiree Simone went out. So to me, I felt that's the direction he was going, but I think a lot of female artists took it wrong and was like, fuck you and this and that. You know, I'm gonna let you speak.
Okay, we're gonna start there. Why they took offense to it? Because he was talking to them. He was talking about them. Yeah. But let's go back though. I can't go all the way back, but we're gonna go back a little bit.
Okay.
The history of female rap, if you will, you know, from back Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, it's worked its way to where we are today. And what I mean by that is, you know, Lil' Kim with the hardcore, Foxy Brown and Nasty, you know, it was raunchy, but it was still it was a grown raunchy, if you will. You know, like I as a child couldn't listen to Lil' Kim and Foxy and them. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was on the radio. I ain't had the whole CD until I became where I can go get it myself, you know. So now, okay, we done let Nicki Minaj in, big booty, coke bottle, Barbie thing. We let that play out for a decade down there.
But she still came with the bars. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Fire. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I guess I'm more so talking about the image, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we let it be acceptable. That, to me, that was the breakage. That was we opening the door. But I don't think we knew what was going on, if that makes sense. And what I'm saying, I mean the whole imagery and the Nicki bars, she gonna come with it. Nicki, Cardi, right? Cardi was kind of after that. It's a stripper. What we talking about? This is a real life stripper out of the strip club. Like, what are we talking about? You know, so and her whole what she was selling. So here we are at the #1 female right now, which is Megan. It was expected. Yeah. This is what they've been preparing us for, in a sense. And these are the blueprints now. A lot of new female rappers, naked, pussy. I'm just keeping it real.
You right.
They look like strippers.
You right.
You know, if you didn't know that if they didn't have artists on their music, you would really think these hoes is selling. It's popping their pussy in the club at night.
And you know what's crazy?
I'm talking about from the platform heels to the attire to the wig, the whole 9 yards. It's like.
But I think we're looking at it from them being artists. But before they were artists, they were already popular. So that's how, you know, the artist was something that was attached to it. Cardi B was already popular on social media from being herself, and then having Love and Hip Hop stamp her with that, and then she kind of converted. You know, she was doing a rap thing, but that's where she really converted. So it's kind of like the people chose that. It wasn't necessarily that the artist came out like that. The people chose what they wanted, and that's what they wanted to see.
Yeah.
I think they fed us that, and we wanted it.
I think it plays both. It plays hand in hand with each other, and I think I'm glad you said that. It was a comment you made a while ago, but that made me think about how a lot of people might see Meg and be like, okay, she just twerk all the time. But from time to time, you will see her laying on the bed with a book, because people don't know that she's an educated female out here going to college. But you don't see that as much, so everything else overshadows what she's doing on the back end, or seeing her giving back to the community or whatever she's doing. The audience more so gravitates more towards the twerking and everything else she does.
Well, I will say too, at the same time, music is something that people are saying orally, the same way we say prayers, the same way we say, it's something that's ingested into your spirit.
Yeah.
So you can read books all day, and you can, you know, go to church all day or whatever, but if what you're putting out there for millions of people to say or sing or get on one accord with or emotionally attached to is Hot Girl Summer Twerk, it's kind of almost like spell casting, you know. And you're having people ingest that on massive levels. Right. So I can see the other side of it too.
Yeah.
With that.
And that's why it's very, I ain't gonna say it's hard. Now at this point in my career, I say what the fuck I want to say. But before I was a little more conscious. I got a little boy. I'm a mother. So certain things I didn't like saying. It took me forever to become into my woman and actually saying, oh, I'm a ride his dick, or because I'm just like, you know, I came from, and that shit wasn't always in there. You know, we talking about real shit, we clever, you know, and now it's just pussy, 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 all right, pussy in his face, pussy in, and don't get me wrong, I'ma spit my shit, I'ma talk my shit, but there's a balance to it. Yeah. You know, you're gonna find a little bit of everything with me, and that's my thing. But if all you talking about is this, man, that's all you giving us, man.
And you know what's crazy? And this to go to a comment Cardi made after Jermaine Dupri said that. She said that we try to give y'all the other conversations, but y'all don't want that. Radio don't want that. And it's crazy because a lot of people, I know with me, I'm different with music. I like lyrics, I like bars. All of the pussy talk is cool from every now and then, especially if I'm in the club, play that shit. Right. But when I'm just riding, I'm beyond 100%. A majority of the time when I'm riding, I'm with my kids. And I'm listening to Kids Bop. I'm not listening to what I listen to when they're outside of the car. But outside of that, I'm still listening to some kind of content. And like I said, it's a yin and a yang. I will listen to, I like Cardi's album. I love Cardi's album, I'm say it like that. Meg's album was cool, but I still need that yin and the yang. But it's like, why is it that we kind of complain about, you know, we don't like that, we don't want that, but then that's kind of all we
because that's what they feed us. Yeah. You look at the masses, if all you giving us is chicken, pork, and beef, what the fuck we gonna eat chicken, pork, and beef?
Yeah.
But I will say this about Cardi though, cause I'm a Cardi fan, whatever.
I fuck with Cardi,
but
love her.
Cardi, she stripper or whatever, and she has her image, but she does give you that, and that happens to be the singles. But when you check out the album, she talks about real life, she talks about her emotional issues, she talks about her relationship, so she does give that variety. But it's like a lot of people kind of go off of what they're spoon fed or what is being played on the radio and stuff like that too.
Yeah, and I guess the record label is says sex sells, so this is what we're going to push all of our females to do.
Right. Well, it's not it's the truth. Yeah. That's what sells.
Yeah.
Streaming, you know, it's people choose what they choose to stream now, and you can look at your stream and see, okay, talked about sex on this one, and these are the ones that have the little star by them. These are the ones that people like.
I just think it's so kind of messed up right now that it's just a thing where I had a girl tell me she did not want to, she wants to rap, but she doesn't want to come out until she gets her body done. Literally.
Because she,
you know what I'm saying? Do you know how that made me feel as an artist, as a real true female hip hop artist? Like I want to slap that hoe. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I want to slap her because I'm like, bitch, so you just gonna play with my bitch like that? Like this what I'm thinking in my head, so you just gonna play with my girl like that? But that's where we at with it. I'm gonna get my body done. I'm gonna get a guy to write my lyrics. I'm gonna record it. It's on.
Because she see that, and that takes me back to a comment I was about to make. How you said that back in the day when you jammed Kim, you didn't really listen to the albums until you got older. You was able to buy it, but you heard what was on radio. As to where now it's so different. Every kid has a tablet. Majority of the kids have cell phones, so they have easier access. I ain't gonna lie. People I was around had the music, or my mama bought me the albums, but now it's easy for them to get to it to where the parents don't even always know what the child is listening to, which is fucking crazy. So it's like that's all they spoon fed to. Like I said, it's like that's the image I want. That's what I want to be. But I want to say that's where we're in place. If we know better, that's when we tell them better. So that's when you're in place. When you hear something like that, you say, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me doing that all the time, so why would you think you need to do that? Don't worry about what's on TV. Be you. If that's who you really are, then do that. But if that's not who you really are, be you.
Yeah, and I think that's the hardest thing for female. A lot of them. Yeah. It's just, oh, that's what it is. That's what I need to do. Yeah. You know, that's the formula. I just seen somebody come out new a couple weeks ago. The formula. Yeah. They're already popular. They already got a following. Body already there. I'm going to the studio and record a song, and I'm finna be the next hot female in the city. That's simple. No background, no, I never want to rap. And what's crazy is those are the people that end up kind of making it in a sense.
Yeah.
Because we like that cap shit. We like that fake shit. We don't want real shit no more. Yeah. We want the whole ass shaking and, you know, I just think we need a better balance. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. You know, and on a national scale, on a worldwide scale. Or we gonna be some lost people, especially us black women. Yeah. That's just real. Like,
but with that, you know, it's like we're valuing the success on one scale too, right? You're looking at it as they were successful or they popped or they made a lot of money. But we also know that attention is a drug. So they come out boom, they pop. But you're following a formula that anybody can follow, which means time is gonna happen regardless. So in 3 years, somebody's gonna come and follow that same exact recipe, and there was nothing special about you because you just duplicated what someone else done. So now, 3 years from now, you're super depressed because nothing you do can match what you did before to get there.
Right.
So now you may have the money, you may have a man, but you sad all the time because you can't reach what you reached before because you came out as not you. So now you have to come out and completely reinvent yourself. And even still, now it's more personal because you're putting out music related to your life or whatever, and people ain't fucking with it, and you're even more hurt. So it's kind of like you have to decide for yourself, what do you want? Like you said, be you, come out as yourself. And I'd rather come out, connect with 300 people who are going to be loyal to me and fuck with me for me, come to my concert, support me, and let me grow that way than going off of 10 million who don't really know me, who I have to keep being fake to appease for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but it's so messed up. This is what the game is right now. It's so crazy. But you know, I think when you have a calling, or when you know that this is what you were here to do, or you know that it's something bigger, you got to see it through. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's bigger than you. You know, I feel like my story or what I have, they need it. And if I stop, it's gonna be a generation, or it's gonna be a group, or however you wanna, that's not gonna get what they need. And however form, that's how I feel about me and what I do. And more than anything, I want my women to boss up.
Yeah.
I want us to be boss ladies. You can still twerk, baby, do your thing, hot girl summer, break that nigga, all that. I don't get it how you live, but boss up.
Yeah.
You know.
Men love when women do what they do, but we want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, love yourself first and respect yourself.
Right on.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right on.
But we still don't mind the nasty shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta be not. See, that's why I say. But see, you gotta have a good balance of this shit, man. You know. Hey, man. You gotta have a good balance. You gotta have a good balance, man. I'm sorry. That's what keep them coming back.
But see, I was trying not to get into. All right, so I'm not gonna say no names, but I'm gonna say something that I was just introduced to this past week, and it's kind of like this conversation's making me think about that. No.
Okay.
So I think so there's a situation of a female I'm aware of, and she's seeking attention. So she's doing the body work, but it's because of her upbringing and her like a past relationship to where the male was always beating her down and making her feel like she wasn't, you know, worthy or whatever. So she doesn't know to be herself, to try to seek, you know, she went and got the weight loss surgery. Now she's getting her boobs done and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like she really didn't need that, but it's all she knows is her mom beating her down and bringing her down, and her sister making her feel like shit, and her ex-husband making her feel like shit. So now all she knows is, damn, I need a man, I need to do this to get that attention, and she doesn't really know how to love herself, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe some of the females have been through the same shit, but it's like, how do you fix that? So where all you know is, I need to do this, I need to do that to get attention, because all you wanting is attention because of what you've been put through.
What I think a lot of women don't want to do is deal with themselves. That's why Tasha get with Paul, then she go with Joe, then she go with La Bubba, because she don't want to deal with herself. She don't want to look herself in the mirror, she don't want to lay by herself at night, she don't want to deal with herself. So a lot of women that don't, men too, don't get me wrong, but a lot of us, we think that our shit don't stink and we don't want to deal with ourselves. But the women that take the time to deal with themselves, man, listen. I've been dealing with myself about a year and a half, I promise, man. I'm so much better now. But before, I'm, you know, I'm thinking it's no, bitch, check yourself. You got some problems too. You know, but if you don't take the time, and you got social media, and you got all this other shit, the first thing I'm gonna go get my body done, I'm gonna get me a man. Bitch, your insides is still fucked up. Yeah. Your mind's still fucked up. You don't listen. You talk back, bitch. We can keep going. You don't know how to suck dick. You name it, bitch. The body's not gonna help keeping that nigga. It might get him, but what's gonna keep him? So and that's what they not teaching. You feel me? They teaching that get your body done. You get that nigga, then how you gonna keep him? Because Keisha gonna come and do the same thing you done. And if Keisha doing it better than you, what we talking about? And Keisha younger than you.
And she cooking good too.
God, you doing all that too. You doing all that too, but she just younger and better. I cook all the time. I cook, fuck, suck, all that.
Because we
I'm
love
with the shits.
We love to eat.
I'm with the shits.
Okay,
you
cool.
know, I promote it for your man, not her man, your man. Do all that shit for your man. But hey.
Wait, okay, question. So when you just dating dudes, when y'all just dating, do you cook for dudes that you just dating, or do it have to be a man?
Now I don't date a lot, so
Okay.
if I'm dating you, then it gotta be something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna cook for you. Cause I look at it like this: it's not gonna stop me from being the wife that I am to the nigga that I'm fucking with, if that makes sense. Cause I'm already a wife. The Bible say when he find a wife, he find a good thing. It don't say when he find a woman. It say when he find a wife, she already a wife. You just found her and then you made her your wife. But she already has the quality. She's already carrying herself and such. So when I'm with a nigga, yeah, we all in. Now I don't just Joe, we just met and I'm finna call you up now. It's gotta be some time into where I'm, but yeah, I'm going all out. Now if you fucked it up, that's on you. And I feel like I done gave you, I done showed you what
What's
it
your
is.
catching meal?
Catching meal?
Your catching meal, like, okay, I'm just to hook 'em.
Well, girl, I'll be cooking or whatever. So I think seafood, my salmon, catfish, shrimp, that whole. But come to find out, these hoes don't be cooking, bro. And it really impresses a nigga when you know how to cook.
Man, look.
Where was these hoes at? But then what's so crazy? It's 2020, bitch. If you don't get on YouTube,
That's the thing. It's so simple.
do you know how my son laugh at me? You looking for a recipe? And I know how to cook, but I want something new.
Yeah.
I want to try something new. I want to try something different. Let me put the pasta shells inside the meat and turn it around, put some cheese in it.
You know what? That's my hooker meal.
What?
Right there, what you just said. Get the jumbo shells with the. I only cooked it twice in my life.
Did you hook them, bro?
Women, see women, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Hey.
Shit. Better get on Pinterest, get on some YouTube, Google, shit.
I mean, you gotta have something more than just your body and your pussy.
Okay.
Because every woman has that.
Yeah.
But I mean, to go back to your question, what I would say is the scariest thing is putting yourself out there and being yourself. And so as long as she has that fear of whether it's my body or whatever, and she's trying to hide behind the surgery, she'll never be able to fully accept herself. Until you can put yourself out there as a big girl or whatever you are, flat big girl, used to be big girl, whatever it is, and try it, then you're always going to have that fear of making an excuse of why you're unlovable. But once you do it, 9 times out of 10, once you love you, the world is just going to respond back with that same love or more.
Yeah.
And in this woman, not to just go out person, but in this person's situation, I feel you have to remove all of that shit that's around you. So like I said, ex-husband, so she was able to get that out the picture, but you still have mom and sister. And sometimes family can be the ones that bring you down, but it's in her situation, they're all in the same household. They're in the same house. So until you remove them out the picture, you're gonna still be, no matter what you do, you have to get rid of that. In my opinion, I feel you got to get rid of that in order to
Well, you can
forward.
create a boundary with somebody sitting next to you. You create your own boundaries. You don't have to move out. I can be like, I'm not supposed to hear that. You're not supposed to talk to me like that.
Well, no, it's her house, and they're in her house.
Well, that's even more so.
Yeah.
Even more so. I don't have to leave physical space for me to stop you from entering my emotional space or entering my mental space. You can't talk to me like that. I'm not gonna accept that. That's
And
not
that's what
cool.
she needs. She needs to.
Yeah, she has to create a mental boundary for herself.
Cause I stayed with my baby daddy for a whole year and we wasn't together. We was in the same house. We only talked when it had something to do with Carter. Yeah, a whole year. He stepped on the couch, I stepped in my room. You gonna stay out my way, I'm gonna stay out your way. Thank you. Thank you.
Man, that's miserable though.
It wasn't miserable because, like I say, with me and how I am, it was like help. It was in-house help.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I could go do my thing. I don't have to worry about no relationship, where I'm going, what I'm doing, who I'm with. You gonna pick him up at 3? I'm gonna take him to school. You gonna get his lunch? Bet. We done. What you talking about? But not everybody can do that, you know. So yeah, I be on some other shit.
I see. As the man, I would have been able to be the man on that couch. I'm gone. I'm sorry. That's just.
Shout out to my baby daddy. He's sitting in the county right now. Hey. Free JJ.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and get into the next segment, which is the breakdown, where I allow the artist to kind of give a breakdown of, the lyrics. Is a play on Genius.com. So you can either give, the backstory of it and, tell us why you did that verse, Or if you want to, you know, break down the bars, it's up to you. So you can get them to 16 first, or 12, whatever. How long the verse is, give them the verse and then give us the breakdown.
Okay. I'm rapping this, right? Alright. I've been going hard since I walked in. Leaving bitches dead all in coffins. I don't need not a new friend. All I need is my ends. I need a new house. I need a new Benz. Preferably that truck. Riding on me is tucked. And I don't really give a fuck. License up, I'ma shoot to kill. Want a major nigga but need a major deal. I'm bossed up with sex appeal. And now my bars be really real. I'm too through with these fake hoes and these fake flows who wrote them. I got a couple bitches who bought it. I know a couple niggas who told it. You bitches is born, I focus on touring and watching my commas grow. You worried about niggas, I'm worried about figures and watching my son grow. We are not the same, you cannot compete. Better stay on the gram and off the streets. I mean, all my bars be really real. I mean, all my... I'll wait. Okay, look, that was real.
Yeah.
That song, that was from real. It was real. Like every line in there was real.
Yeah.
I've been going hard since I walked in, literally, since I started. Leaving bitches dead all in coffins. It's some nice females in the city. They not fucking with me. Love them to death. I love everybody to death. But in my lane of what I do, nobody fucking with me. So, killing bitches dead all in coffins. I don't need no more friends. I'm cool on that. I need a new house. I need a new Benz. Preferably that truck. Riding on me is tucked. I don't really give a fuck. License up, I'ma shoot to kill. I want a major nigga, but I need a major deal. I'm bossed up with sex appeal. All my bars be really real. I'm too through with these fake hoes and these fake flows who wrote them. These bitches, the simple shit that they be having when somebody else wrote it. Can you believe that shit? The cat and the hat over the rap and the pack. And they had to get a nigga to write that shit. You couldn't come up with that?
I'm gonna get back to that, but go ahead.
Who wrote them? I got a couple bitches who bought it. I do. I know a couple niggas who told it. These bitches is born. I'm focused on touring. I really want to be on tour. Like I'm claiming in 2020, I want to tour.
Yeah.
Get the fuck on. I focus on touring. Like I want to watch my commas grow. Like everything was really a statement, and it was nothing you had to think about it. Everything, every bar was just
real.
How you feel?
Yep. And go check that video out. My son is in it. I usually put him in a video once a year.
Yeah.
He my little superstar in training, you know what I'm saying? So he always get a video once a year. But yeah, that was just one of them songs that was just real.
Yeah. Who was behind the concept of that video, if you don't mind me asking? Do you put together your concepts or okay?
Yeah, I'm a little, because I'm independent, I'm a female, I don't want nothing mediocre. I always want my shit to not look independent. I always want my shit to look like it's a budget, even though if it costs me $50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Pirate Fame, he's freaking awesome. He's a genius. We sit down, we come up with stuff, and we just figure out the best way to make it work in our budget. Well, in my budget, shit. I ain't got no big budget. But it always come together. So that was something I wanted it. The man is a genius. I did a whole therapy session with myself.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm sitting there talking to myself. I'm explaining, you know, like it was crazy. And then I just wanted something rugged. You know, there's 3 parts of me. It's like the streets, the business lady, and the sexy woman. I don't know how to separate them 3, but that's, you get the hood, I'm sitting in the corporate office, and I'm going home fuck the shit out of my nigga. Like it's, you know, and you get all them in the package. So, yeah. So I wanted to show that in the video, and we pretty much did that. You got a sexy, you got a little corporate, and you got some streets. When I was sitting on the stairs with the abandoned house.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, and then just the bars, you know.
And I like that video.
Thank you.
Personally, with me trying to get into the videography thing, I like that video. Seeing how, I mean, not only like you say, you was in the I guess what you call it, therapy office, psychiatrist office, or whatever. Like you was. Okay.
We dope like that. I'm telling you, like I was in my living room. We used everything out of my living room.
Yeah. It's like you talking to yourself and you go to that, and then like I think it was the hook where it was like the magazine spread.
Man, the boy dope.
That was dope.
So
I liked it. I appreciate it.
And what's even crazier, probably nobody cares, but it took us like a year to shoot that video.
Why so long?
Few things. Like I said,
What is this? What does that mean?
I don't know. Like I smoke a lot of weed, and I'm always thinking. I don't know if it's my sign or what, but I'm always thinking, and I just don't like half doing shit. And we couldn't get a slab. In fucking Houston.
Right.
Many people, as I know, I could not find a slab at the time, and it was something else we needed, and it just kind of got put off. And then the whole finding something to go on the chorus. Because I couldn't get Nino Brown in the video. I reached out to him and everything, and he just wasn't going for a shot to Nino Brown, fuck with me on the backside, on the flip side. So we had to figure out something to put on the hook. So it was just putting it together. But you know, now I feel like far as that part of my visuals, I'm gonna wait a little bit more because it's not being appreciated right now, if that makes sense. Yeah. You know, it's not getting the attention that it deserves. And a lot of things are point and shoot right now. We want everything quick. You know what I'm saying? That we really not looking at the stories or the background, you know. So I'm you know.
To that, do you think it's not going the way you want it to because you're not half-ass naked in the video or damn near naked in the video? Do you think that could be it?
I don't know. She's a little sexy on Play With Me though.
I know, right?
She's
I
a little
tried to
sexy
let
on
it
Play.
hang out, baby. Listen, because I'm knowing that. I'm knowing, and knowing is half the battle. I know that there's a certain that I gotta give, but I already give it. That's how I look at it. Anything more is extra. Like, what the fuck, y'all? What you want to see? My nipples, my pussy, and my ass? That's how I look at it. But I'm watching the game, and you either gonna play it to your advantage or you gonna not. So how do you make it work for you to where it's not going against your character, your morals, and that's what worked out for me. You know, the leather skirt with the little and the little, you know.
What I would say is, okay, so you know, you put out, I say usually do like 3 or 4 high quality videos a year. What if you reduced it to 1 and took that money and put that all towards promotion budget for the 1?
Definitely. It's looking at doing different things like that. You know, one trial and error. You know, like I said, I'm looking at that. Okay, we putting all this thought and energy and time and money behind this, and it's not getting the views that it needs. Okay, so let's try something else. Like you said, and that's a good point. Put it in the promotion so that gets, or that last video gets the justice that it needs. So.
But you know what's tricky with that is, and I see where you're going with that, but I feel like in the way society is now, it's everybody wants it, everything quick. It's like, okay, we saw this video, what's next? What you got next? Like, I feel an example with the baby. He's popping now, so I understood why he felt he wanted to do another album. But in all honesty, I felt he should have waited on it because everybody's now catching up to Baby on Baby? Was that the last project? So I'm like, you still living off of Suge. Babysitter is popping now, but it's like you just put out a whole album. To me, Kirk was a dope ass song. The intro for Kirk was dope, and he released a dope ass visual for it. But people are still living off the old stuff. So it's like, do you make people, you know, keep going off what you've been trying to push, or do you keep going for it? Like, to me, it's confusing. As an artist, it's just confusing because it's like, I gave you this and it's dope, but a lot of people haven't seen it. So I want y'all to still see it, but it's like, yeah, but what you got next? What you gonna give us next?
Look at, you know, a good example for that, Lizzo.
Yeah.
How long she pushed Truth Hurts. You know how many songs, I don't know if it's factual, but I'm thinking how many songs she recorded after Truth Hurts. But then for it to go back and that's the song that got you on the billboards. So we gotta keep pushing.
Not only that, was it Good As Hell? I'm thinking that's like a new song that was on the album before this last album.
But if she would have never kept going, no, they couldn't have gone back and looked at that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the beauty that we have as independent artists. Like, really, next year I want to put out way more music than I have ever. Like, if I could put out a freaking EP or a project every month, flood you. I'm gonna flood you. Why not?
Because if you have, you know, 5 fans that's loyal and gonna listen every time you put something out, that's still streams that's adding up. That's still money coming back.
Why not? Like, you're an artist. That's what we do. We record music. You know, so I don't think it's nothing wrong with today. Now, maybe a few years ago, yeah, too much music, you know, one album. No,
it's a different
not the way we get music. Yeah. You know, unless the song is that, you're gonna listen to it once or twice.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Unless you just really, 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 really love it, you know, you'll play it every now and then. So what's next? Like you said, what you got next?
And then new music makes some people go back to the old music. Because you're always gonna get those people who want to argue, like, no, this song was better. Man, you tripping. Nah, listen to this. You know, so it kind of is all promotion
music,
for the
yeah.
old music too.
Now, me being an artist and you being an artist, I want to ask you in your opinion, because you say you want to flood the game with music next year. Is you talking singles, EPs, or albums?
I'm really more so on the singles. I'm gonna tell you what I noticed. Some people can get on Instagram and rap in the car on a beat, but they can't put together a song, especially not a hit song. I feel like I have an advantage of making singles. I can do the car flow shit too. I don't know. That's the new social media shit. I do it every now and then, but I don't wake up. I just feel like it's too much just giving away. I'd rather put my time and my effort into a single that I can sell, that I can make money off of, versus me just giving. It's cool to run up your numbers and people sharing and shit, but it's not generating no motherfucking money. Yeah. So
because people are looking for your car flow instead of your singles instead.
So can't you do a car flow and then make that a single?
Of course. Yeah. Of course you gonna find a beat once you rap on the baby beat and turn it to your own song. Yeah. But the energy and time and all that.
Or like
you wrote it, then you put it in the car, then you gonna go back to the studio and re-record, then you gonna put it out in. Well, you could have just went to the studio and fucking recorded it as a single from the jump.
And then make a music video out of it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. It's singles.
So next year you want to do like release individual singles. Okay.
Right. Just more music, you know, and all genres. Like that's another advantage I feel like I have. I don't have to just do pop. I don't have to just do trap. I don't have to just do. I could do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I feel like why not Spanish? Some of these artists can only do that. They can't get into their feelings on a song.
And then you writing your own shit too, so you don't have to wait on a writer.
Hey y'all. Shout to your writer, girl. I said
I was gonna get back on that conversation. So you made the comment earlier about how people rhyming the cat in the hat and shit, and they got writers doing it. So, do you give as far as So I don't want to say it's guys, because I don't want to seem like a sexist in this interview. But I can say, so I'm gonna say whenever that whole top 5 rapper list come out, the majority of the time it's guys that's mentioned in this list. So say if you was to separate the guys from females and you did like a female top 5 list, have you ever thought about like how would you give the women the credit that don't write their shit? Like, well, that's what like. Well, I'm gonna say with me because a lot of people now is like, well, Drake, he don't have to write his own shit. We're gonna still put him in the top 5. With me, I'm like, no, you gotta be the artist that's painting the picture. You gotta be the person that's writing this. Would you put the women all that write their own shit, or would it just be regardless if they write it or not?
The thing about that is, unfortunately, Cardi B is the great example of this shit, right? She doesn't write her own shit. We know this.
I was hurt when I found that out. But
we know this, you know. But that doesn't take away that she's a good deliverer. Yeah. Because if she couldn't deliver it, wouldn't sell.
Yeah. And she's still Cardi when she does spit it.
So I can't exclude her. Now, Lil Shay off of Two Arm and Scott Street, that's talking about the birds and the bees and the 1, 2, 3s. I'm not finna put you in my top because you're not. It's not. Like, if that makes sense, it's not
overcompensated for not writing.
Yeah, you know, shit, these houses. Excuse me.
So do you lose as you being the spirit and you being a writer, an artist that writes? I'm gonna say it like that. Do you lose any kind of respect for the next person that doesn't write it all? Or is you just is straight across the board like, man, you did your thing. I'm not even tripping on that shit.
Honestly, I never not have an opinion. Today, it kind of doesn't matter, unfortunately. Okay. And I hate that that's my take on it, but when we hear this shit, we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know who writing this shit. It's jamming.
Yeah.
That's just where we at today. So before I wreck my mind to go look at the writer credits and shit, you know, now if it's some shit where bitch you popping off like you writing your shit, come to find out you ain't writing your shit, I'm gonna get dead on your ass. Yeah. Then it's something different. But if you're not giving me no reason to think you're not writing your shit, fuck it. Okay. And if it never comes out to you're dead and gone that you didn't write your shit, then what? I'ma not like you anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just the whole craft of it is so fucked up to where it kind of doesn't even matter. Yeah. You know.
Let me ask y'all this as artists. So when you're selecting your beats that you're gonna rap to. If you find out that the producer went on there on the machine and made the verse beat, the whole beat, versus someone went in with a guitar and laid everything, or does it matter to you, or do you go just by what you connect with the most?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm say this. I'm not on the technical side of things of how the beat is made, because I've never asked like, hey, did you use the Fruity Loops to make that, or is you using this? I've never asked because I don't know that side of it. So it's, if I hear a beat I like, whether it's somebody they might have took original, they might have used instruments and added it to a sample. I'm not saying, well, I gotta take less credit because you took the sample and then you added on to it. So like, I don't know that side of it to say I can't fuck with you because you didn't, you used the machine. As long as you put the shit together and the shit sounds dope with my vocals over it.
I think that, my opinion, I think that goes back to where we at today. 10, 15 years ago, certain artists wouldn't fuck with that shit. Or maybe I gotta go back more, 15, 20. It was like when that Fruity Loops shit first came out, the Soulja Boy, all this shit's like, I think like Rick Ross, he's not gonna go sit down with a producer that's doing fucking Fruit Loops. Like talking about, he needs real instruments. That's the type of artist he is. These fucking Fruit Loop rappers, they don't give a damn. Me just depends on what I need. If I'm album and I need that, I need guitars. I need that sound. But if it's just a single and you can have four fucking instruments in there and it's jamming. So I just think things are so messed up now that where a lot of stuff doesn't even matter anymore because everybody's taking away about $1. It's a hustle. It's like selling pussy and selling crack now.
And to be honest with you, I like the past couple months I've been listening to instrumentals. Now that I think about it, there's somewhere I hear like when you brought up the Fruit Loops and Soulja Boy. If I hear like certain stuff, next.
Right.
Like if I can't connect, can't connect to it, and I like, and like I said, I don't know if it's real instruments being played, if they using, I don't know how it's being put together, but the like all of that shit, I'm not really fucking with. I'm like next.
Right.
I don't like how this started next. But if I hear like something, whether it's a sample being used, and they might add on to it. But if I connect to it and I get some kind of feeling off of it, that's what draws me to purchase the beat.
Right.
And I think that's how most, like the masses of people listen to rap now. If I connect with it, I'm not an artist. So to me, I don't honestly care whether you went in there and wrote it or somebody else. The difference is, are you getting a songwriter that can actually write songs, or are you just a female rapper that just got your man who never wrote a song, never went platinum, never had a hit, but just because he made a man, you let him write your song, and I don't connect. It's like, do I connect or do I not?
Let's see what's even crazier on some artist talk. Like you said, it can rhyme cat in the hat, and sometimes that's the hit nowadays.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
They ain't even they can get a bullshit writer that ain't really saying much. What is it? Was it a Sway Lee song? Well, he said he wrote the shit and Beyonce used it, and it wasn't just the most lyrical shit. It was just, but nowadays it's the beat. In all honesty, the hook and the beat is what draws the people. So like, even with like on the flip side of things, you've done it. You've rapped over other people's beats. I've rapped over other people's beats. Say with Suge. Suge ain't just somebody using instruments and putting that shit together, but it's a popular song that's gonna make me say, damn, everybody fucking with this? Let me show my ass off on this beat right quick. So it's like, if I'm buying the beat, I'm not looking for that. But if I'm gonna spit, like just to spit over somebody else's beat, and that's the beat that's happened to be the most popular beat right now, I might just rap on that motherfucker. But as far as the writer shit go, and somebody told me this before, they was like, you have clever shit you say, you need to be a ghostwriter. Don't be the person in the front. Somebody told me I shouldn't focus on being a rapper, I should focus on being a ghostwriter. But I'm like, nowadays, like you said, the cat in the hat shit is what's winning. You don't have to say the most lyrical shit anymore. Unless there's people out there that actually listens to lyrics. Like, you don't have that much people listening to lyrics, because when you go to the club, you're not sitting there, shut up, I'm trying to hear what this nigga saying. You're not trying to hear what niggas are saying. You're trying to vibe off the beat in the hook.
That's it.
So it's like, does Ghost? I don't know, man. I'm sorry, I'm getting my rights.
But when you say not that many people listen to lyrics, how many people do you think in the world
that's what I mean.
Are there not many people?
Well, no, that's what I mean. I'm saying like it's a small percentage of people I feel that's listening to lyrics right now.
But enough to make a career off of?
When done right. The machine helps the artist. Nowadays, in my opinion, I could be wrong, if you get behind the right machine and they're pushing your shit, when you're forced it, is working. But it doesn't work for everybody, because that's the reason why we have a lot of one-hit artists that you only hit on one time, and then you don't hear much from them after that.
Right.
So like, it's all timing, and it's what you can present, and the producer. You get with the right producer that's gonna get the right beat, that's gonna fuck with everybody every time, and you give them the right hooks. I'm gonna say this: Hitmaker. Anybody right now that has a song with fucking Young Berg, or is his name Hitmaker? I'm sorry, Hitmaker and Jeremiah. It's a fucking hit. Whether it's Meek Mill or Wale or anybody, when you hit Hitmaker in the beginning, it's a fucking hit. They could say the wackest shit on the song regardless, but because they're fucking with Hitmaker and you got Jeremiah or Ty Dolla $ign on the hook, it's a fucking hit, which is crazy. So it just depends on who you're fucking with and who they tied to, and what kind of money you putting behind yourself. As an artist, I feel I say a lot of dope ass shit, but because I'm a broke artist, ain't nobody checking for Dogsta. That's just my opinion.
Because I'm not out here literally selling my pussy or half naked, and you know, for some reason it gets the girls going. Like, there are so many thotty hoes, man, and I mean that in the most disrespectful way. Like, they're just like, they don't give a shit. Like, they don't give a shit anymore. It's so crazy. Like, the whole queen thing. Like, these hoes don't like queen what, but I ain't no queen though. It's crazy, man. So
yeah, you know. To me, it's more about the money than the artistry nowadays. In all honesty, this is my opinion. It's everybody's trying to. Well, I need to make this money, which I have. I'm trying to make the money too, so I understand. But it's like, at the same time, I'm an artist, and I knew, like, we came up around that era where music mattered, like the lyrics mattered. So, like I said, you have the yin and the yang, where you will listen to everything, but you still want something with substance. You know what I'm saying? You still want something with a message. You still want to hear those lyrics. You still want them bars. You still want that, but.
And like I was saying about me dressing how I was, when you know these things, you're either going to play the game to your advantage or your disadvantage. Yeah. So it's finding the middle. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what y'all want? I got you. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me. The cat in the hat and and I'm winning the trap and bounce that ass, make it trap, make it clap. Get what they want. Yeah. And I think some artists are using it, and then you're going to give me. Or then I'm gonna give you some other stuff.
That's how Pink came out. Remember Pink? She came out on that straight. She came out like she was just like a hood ass black artist. Yeah. And once she got in the dough and got her family, she switched over to, this is really me. Right. The same way as Beyonce. I came in real clean, squeaky clean image. And once
bow down, bitches.
This is me.
Bow down. Yeah. You know, so it's using it to your advantage, and that's what I'm trying to find, the balance of that now. I know what I know. So you either gonna use the advantage or you not, you know. So yeah, Boss Talk, the EP is out right now.
It is.
Definitely.
Make sure y'all go check that out.
Solid.
It is.
Solid.
I'm co-signing. It is. Dope. You got anything, Britt? Anything else? Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna get into, you know, close things out and get into the last segment of the show, which is my favorite part of the show. But I think you wanted to present something.
So dramatic.
I feel special.
I believe in merchandise.
Yeah.
I believe in promotions. That's why I have a promotional company. And I believe that if you're an independent artist, if you don't have any type of merchandise, kill yourself. Quit. Get out the way. In the fucking way. You don't want to invest any money into yourself. Why should anyone else? That's my opinion. So I believe in this. Like, I'm always every album, every project. Like, Brittany even done what was that, Life of a Diva? Mm-hmm. You did my artwork. Like, I believe in, you know, so Boss Talk, it's out right now. And I'm actually working on finishing my website, so these will be available for purchase. I have the hard CDs, I have jump drives, got all that.
I appreciate it. Make sure y'all.
So
are you selling the hard CDs as well on
Definitely.
Okay, so
it's available online to purchase, and then hard CDs, and then I have the jump drives.
Okay, so I only ask that because a lot of people, it's mixed where they're like, stream my album. They don't even say buy my album no more. Whether you can go to iTunes and buy this down. It's stream it on Tidal, Spotify, and I ain't gonna lie, I have Tidal. Mm-hmm. So that's the majority of my music gets listened to on. See, and the beauty of being out here is that I was here when this is all we had. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before this, when I had to take a marker
and write BossLady Jaye on there.
Oh yeah.
With my number.
Get the 100-pack CDs.
With my number on there.
Burn them. Yeah.
And then my homegirl sit there and then so I don't forget where I came from. So any project I'm putting out, like I have every project hard copy, like, and I know that streaming is where it's at, but that's where I came from.
And the quality of music is a lot better on the disc than it is streaming it.
Go get it. Holla at me. You can get it. I'll send it to you.
So while she's signing this for me, and I appreciate the gift, thank you. Can you please let these folks know where they can follow you, where they can check everything out? One more question. I apologize. I'm so unorganized at this moment. You say you have a promotions company, so is it only like towards the D Bar and Boulevard, or do you have like a promotion thing set up for like artists or anything else?
I have promotional packages that I email out. If you want promotions.
Single release and all that?
Yeah, I do single releases at D Bar. We do shows, listening parties, single release, album release. I have 2 venues for the artists. Boulevard is open to do pretty much holla at me. If you're an independent artist, and this is a thing that we have, but if you're an independent artist and you got a fan base, stop waiting on somebody else to put you on. Book your own venue out. Sell your own tickets. Like we sitting around waiting on people to give us opportunities that we can create for ourselves. So if you about that boss life and you about that boss talk, holla at me. We can set up your own show. You make your own money. Stop waiting on people to do stuff for you. BossLady Jaye said.
You heard that. Let them know where they can follow you at and all that good stuff.
I'm on Instagram at BossLady Jaye713. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, all that. Still on MySpace, YouTube, BossLady Jaye. I'm on Black Planet. I'm on SugarDaddy.9. And then, like I said, the music is everywhere. iTunes, Google. Go get the new song. Go get the new video. Check it out. Share it with somebody. Tell a friend to tap the fuck in. Boss Talk. I am BossLady Jaye. I swear.
That's what's up, man. And Britt, let everybody know to follow you at as well.
So you can follow me at It's Britt the Brain. You can also follow at The Core 94. That's the most important. And with that, if you guys would like to come out and meet the people who are involved with The Core 94, make sure you come out to the Houston Food Bank next Sunday, which is is it the 16th?
The 15th.
The 15th, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We're going to be at the Houston Food Bank volunteering, so we welcome you guys to come out. Let's give back to the city of Houston. We know they recently had an incident where they lost a lot of their food. Luckily, people like Kroger's and H-E-B came back and donated food, but they still need help sorting all that out so we can get it out to the people in Houston. So we'd love for you guys to come out and volunteer with the Core 94 as well as the Baron Collective.
Yeah. So we'll be in the building. Make sure you follow me at Dogsta _the problem. That's DOGSTA _ you should not spell the _ you should not spell problem. If not, Google it and you'll find it somehow. So I'm gonna get into my favorite part of the show, like I said, which is to come down, and we out of here. Yeah.
BossLady Jaye, Head Turners Entertainment, TRP Game, Boss Talk the EP, Boss Up. That's it. I swear. The bossiest. Look. He want me to give him a taste. He know it's tight as a glove. I be fucking on his face. We ain't making no love. I'm stupendous with the head. That's before I took drugs. This old bitch losing money cause she worried about us. Look, the flow is critical and green is the point. I stuffed the whole gram of the loud in the joint. Bitches know I'm does and they mad that they don't. Told them bitches they can at me, get at me, but they won't. Look, I ain't a plan when I do it for keeps. Left my old nigga, told him practice what you preach. I ain't finished college, do that mean I cannot teach? And I see you niggas posting it, that don't make you meech. I give them sloppy toppy, when I ride them call them poppy. Told him I ain't stopping till I get the last dropping. Archer, then I pop it on his face and then I park it up and down motion. And I took off like a rocket, boss lady in the streets. As for him in the bed, bitches waiting on the handout, I just
just get to the bread. Niggas tryna pay for the pussy, that's better than bed. But I got my own money, so I left them on red. I need a big dick bandit, the big man bandit, big bags of bread, big mama sandwich, grown woman habits, the ice in the cabbage, big fucking carrots, and I ain't talking rabbit, you bitch.
Oh shit!
BossLady Jaye, I swear, Head Turners Entertainment, Boss Talk, the EPI, right motherfucking lie. Don't get that shit, huh?
Man, I appreciate you. You did that, man. Hey,
Tell a friend to
it's
tell a friend
going
to tap the
down.
fuck in, I
It's
swear.
going down.
Boss up, ladies.
Yeah.